It's a fact that most South Africans are feeling the financial pinch and cutting back on spending. Most are rethinking their spending habits, while others are making lifestyle adjustments. According to Mondelez International State of Snacking report this year, the finding lighter moments and taking a break from it all with a tasty treat features high on consumers' priority list. The company's global consumer trends examined how consumers make snacking decisions. Joining us now to unpack this and the decisions around consumer trends is Arpan Sur, Senior Marketing Director at Mondelez International. Arpan, good afternoon. Welcome to today. Just tell us first, why did you do this? Why did you undertake this consumer behavior survey?
Good afternoon. Pleasure to be here, firstly. In Mondelez International, we are very consumer-centric. We have strong and iconic brands like Cadbury Dairy Milk, Oreo, Stimroll, Chappies. So we want to understand the consumer needs and wants better. And that's the reason why we did this survey, so that we can know more about the consumer, so that we can serve them better.
So what are the standout trends that you've discovered?
I think firstly, obviously, the country is going through a challenging time, and you would think that during these times that people would spend more on the necessary spends and less on snacking. But we were pleasantly surprised. People were actually spending more on snacking on an ongoing basis. I think the other thing that we noted was they were spending more on snacking, both for indulgence as well as sustenance. And we also saw that certain new trends were emerging, like sustainability, for example, is becoming really important.
So people's choices of snacks are also getting different or improving or getting healthier?
I think it's a bit of both, What they were telling us from the survey is obviously people care more for nutritious food. Nutrition's becoming more important. They are becoming more nutrition conscious. So health and well-being is becoming more important, and it's important hence for companies to offer more health and well-being offerings. At the same time, because times are challenging, people also do want to indulge once in a while, So there's always space for some indulgence also. So I think the balance is important.
Yeah, we live in a digital age. I mean, snacking and online shopping, what did you find there? Is there a growth in people getting their snacks online, or using online to decide what snacks to get?
Yeah, we saw a big jump in online sale at the start of COVID, right? Because people were shopping from home. I think some of that behavior sort of stuck even as they start going out. Online shopping gives you convenience. You don't need to queue up, get stuck in traffic. It's faster, convenient, and everything comes to your doorsteps in 60 minutes now, right? What we are also seeing is not just online shopping. People are just spending more time, catching digital content on their phone. You can't watch a TV when there's no power, but you can watch your phone. So I think digital is becoming more important for every company. Online shopping for consumers and giving them the right experience through the online platforms become very important for companies like us.
Yeah, what did you find about what kind of snacks people would go for nowadays? Are they braving into new, or are they still sticking with the tried and tested, or the old that they grew up with?
I think again it's a bit of both, So I think, especially for us, we've been in South Africa for a long time. Some of our brands have been there for 80 years, like Cadbury Dairy Milk. So people prefer the tried and tested, like a Cadbury Dairy Milk or a Lunch Bar, Chappies. These are, perennial favorites. At the same time, youngsters of today do like to try new things also. So they are a bit variety seeking. So they seek new experiences, whereas adults possibly stick more to the tried and tested. So we keep launching new products to keep driving excitement. We obviously have, let's say, an Oreo, which is a favorite, but very recently, we launched 2 new flavors of Oreo, strawberry and peanut butter. What we saw was strawberry was loved by the kids, and the peanut butter was liked more by the adults. So I think it's a bit of both. There is always space for all-time favorites, and also some new initiatives and new products also do create excitement.
Yeah, or you can combine both like I do. I still love peanut butter, but sometimes you slap a bit of strawberry jam on that, so you can combine both. Finally, Arpan, for you, when you look at all the findings that you've had in this state of snacking report for South Africa, what is the highlight for you that stood out? Of all the things that you've shared with us, is there anything that really was a highlight for you?
I think the big thing for us was you would think that people would snack less, but they're snacking more actually. And the other thing was the importance of nostalgia and trust. In fact, Mondelez is home for iconic brands, as I said, like Cadbury, Dairy Milk, Chappies, etc. The challenging times actually gives an opportunity for consumers to maybe go back to their tried and tested brands more. So they experiment less because they have less disposable income. So they go back to the favorite brand. So they talked about brands from their childhood. For example, Dairy Milk. Someone who was an adult said that still remembers the dairy milk his father used to get from office when he got back when he scored well in an exam. Someone said about a chappies which he used to have when he used to go playing rugby with his friends and used to open the chappies and check what's there in the did you know facts. So the importance of creating long-term consumer connections and building trust becomes important for marketing companies so that consumers have stronger association with the brands and they stick to them even in times of crisis.
Yeah, thank you very much, Arpan, for sharing some of those findings that has been done by Mondelez International in a first state of snacking report for South Africa. Well,